Have you ever noticed how we automatically link leadership with being in charge? We imagine someone at the top calling the shots, the person everyone looks to for answers. But here's a thought. What if leadership was never about control? What if it was always meant to be about service? Mark 10 verse 45 says something that completely flips this idea on its head. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. That single verse redefines everything we think we know about leadership. So many of us step into leadership roles at work, in our families, in our communities, and we think it's about having authority. We think, if I'm the leader, people will have to follow me. I'll finally get the respect I deserve. I'll have real influence. But let's be honest, there's a painful truth here. When leadership is built on control, it creates fear. When it's built on status, it creates distance. And when it's built on ego, it's only a matter of time before it all comes crashing down. People might follow your instructions, sure, but they won't follow your heart. Jesus showed us a completely different way. He turned the pyramid of power upside down. Just think about it. The Son of God had every right to be served. He could have sat on a throne and ruled with absolute power. Instead, what did he do? He knelt down and washed his disciples' feet. He didn't need to prove his position or flaunt his title. He led by lowering himself, by serving, by loving people exactly where they were. That right there is the secret to true leadership. It's not about climbing higher than everyone else. It's about being willing to bend lower. When you make it your mission to serve others first, something incredible happens. You don't have to demand trust, you earn it. You don't have to force connection. You build it, one genuine interaction at a time. People stop just following your instructions. They start following your example. This kind of leadership creates an environment where people feel safe. It inspires loyalty, not fear. It builds strong, united teams, not walls between people. And here's the most beautiful part. When you lead through service, you are reflecting the heart of Jesus himself. People might not always remember the brilliant strategies you came up with, but they will never forget how you made them feel valued, seen, and supported. Let's make this practical. Take a moment and think about the leaders who have made the biggest positive impact in your own life. I'm willing to bet they weren't the ones who barked orders or hid behind a desk all day. They were the ones who truly listened, the ones who invested in your growth, the ones who stood right there with you when things got tough. That is servant leadership. And that is exactly the kind of leadership our world is crying out for. So here's a simple action step for you this week. Find one person you can serve, humbly and without any strings attached. It doesn't have to be some grand, complicated gesture. It could be as simple as encouraging a coworker who's struggling, helping someone with a task without looking for recognition, truly listening to a friend without interrupting, or even stepping back to let someone else have the spotlight. Remember, serving others doesn't make you smaller. It makes your leadership deeper, stronger, and far more meaningful. So if there's one key message I want you to walk away with today, it's this. Leadership is about service, not status. Titles don't make great leaders, humility does. Real influence isn't earned by demanding it, it's built by faithfully serving others. Jesus showed us the way. Now it's our turn to follow his lead. If this message spoke to your heart today, hit that subscribe button. And let's continue to grow together as leaders who serve with real purpose. And if you know someone who is leading or just learning to lead, do them a favor and share this message with them. Because when we all start leading with a servant's heart, we have the power to change the culture around us, one act of service at a time. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.